हेलो एवरीवन, आवर न्यूज़पेपर इज़ हेयर द हिंदू। डेट है आज की जुलाई 3rd। टुडे इज़ संडे। तो चलिए कुछ नया सीखते हैं। द हेडलाइंस टुडे इज़ आफ्टर उदयपुर केस NIA टू टेक अ प्रोब इनटू अमरावती किलिंग, पुलिस अरेस्ट 7 persons, obtain CCTV footage. The Union Home Ministry on Saturday handed over the probe into the June 21 killing of a pharmacist at Amravati in Maharashtra to the National Investigation Agency NIA amid indications that he was killed over a social media post in support of suspended Bharatiya Janata Party BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma. This is the picture here under scanner, two of those arrested in connection with the killing in Amravati on Saturday. The ministry in a tweet said it had handed over the investigation of the case relating to the barbaric killing of Shri Umesh Kole in Amravati in Maharashtra on 21st June to NIA. The conspiracy behind the killing, involvement of organizations and international linkages would be thoroughly investigated, the ministry added. The local police have arrested 7 persons, including alleged mastermind Irfan Khan, and seized CCTV footage of the incident. The other accused in the case have been identified as Mutsir Ahmed, 22, Shahrukh Pathan, 25, Abdul Tofok, 24, Shoaib Khan, 22, Atib Rashid, 22, and Yusuf Khan Bahadur, 44. Aarti Singh, Commissioner of Police, Amravati City, said Irfan Khan, an ambulance service, and an NGO. Aarti Singh, Commissioner of Police, Amravati City, said Irfan ran an ambulance service and an NGO for the underprivileged members of the Muslim community. She said Kole was killed for forwarding a message in support of Ms. Sharma. He forwarded the post in a WhatsApp group which had one of the accused as a member. The accused forwarded the message to Irfan Khan, who hatched the entire conspiracy to kill Kole to avenge the insult to the Prophet, Ms. Singh said. The officer said the police were never treating the case as that of a robbery attempt. Another headline says, denied bail, Jubair sent to judicial custody of 14 days. Police update media about order before court ruling. A Delhi court on Saturday denied bail to Alt News co-founder Mohammad Zubair and remanded the journalist in judicial custody for 14 days. Nothing the probe was in the initial stage, considering the overall facts and circumstances of the case, and given the nature and gravity of offences. Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Snigdha Sarvaria of the Patiala House Court here pronounced the order around 7 pm. Almost 5 hours after the special cell IFSO DCP KPS Malhotra told the media in a broadcast message that Mr. Zubair had been remanded in judicial custody for 14 days. This is the picture. No respite, Mohammad Zubair being taken to jail from the Patiala House Courts in New Delhi on Saturday. The statement from the police had prompted Mr. Zubair's counsel, Advocate Sotik Banerjee, to lash out at the police. It speaks of the status of the rule of law in our country today. How KPS Malhotra knows what the order is beyond me. Soon after Mr. Banerjee's statement, Mr. Malhotra said he had misheard the IO and inadvertently sent the message to the press. Here is another beautiful picture which shows a Himalayan experience, the 18th edition of the Royal Enfield Himalayan Odyssey being flagged off from India Gate in New Delhi on Saturday. This year, 70 riders embarking on a journey to Umling La, the highest motorable pass in the world, will cover a distance of over 2,700 kilometers in 18 days on their motorcycles. Sri Kumar sent to judicial custody. Police did not seek further remand. Press Trust of India, Ahmedabad, a court here on Saturday sent activist Teesta Setalvat and former Director General of Police R.B. Sri Kumar, arrested for alleged fabrication of evidence in the 2002 Gujarat riot cases, to 14-day judicial custody. The two were produced before Metropolitan Magistrate S.P. Patel after their police custody ended. The police did not seek their further remand, said Special Public Prosecutor Amit Patel. Ms. Setalvat and Mr. Sri Kumar were arrested over an FIR registered last Saturday by the Ahmedabad Police Crime Branch. This is the news. This is how it goes. In the end, it says the crime branch registered the FIR against them a day after the Supreme Court dismissed a petition challenging the clean chit given by a special investigation team to then Chief Minister Narendra Modi ji and others in the 2002 post-Godhra riot cases. This is the international news. Explosions rock Ukraine's microwave. President Zelensky denounces Russian strikes as conscious, deliberately targeted terror. Powerful explosions rocked the Ukrainian city of Mykolaiv early on Saturday. The mayor said a day after authorities said at least 21 people were killed when Russian missiles struck an apartment building near the Black Sea port of Odessa. Another headlines is protesters storm Libyan parliament, set it ablaze. Public anger over prolonged power cuts, political deadlock. This is the picture. It shows an angry reaction. Protesters outside the Libyan parliament building in Tobruk on Saturday. Park journalist assaulted after he called generals property dealers. Unknown persons stop car, attack him and flee from the scene. Another headlines is typhoon sinks ship off Hong Kong. Dozens of crew in danger after the vessel suffered damage and broke into two. Five killed in earthquake in southern Iran. This is the news. Afghan clerics vow loyalty to Taliban. At a meeting, the Islamist group makes no mention of the issue of girls' schooling. China's foreign minister visits Myanmar for talks on Mekong. Rising number of hydro projects on the river raises concerns. China's top diplomat on Saturday arrived on his first visit to Myanmar since the military seized power last year to attend a regional meeting that the government said was a recognition of its legitimacy, and opponents protested as a violation of peace efforts. The foreign minister of Myanmar's shadow government, which opposes the ruling military council, protested the bargain meeting, saying any such efforts in partnership with Janta violate the will of the people and undermines community building. Google to delete data on abortion visits. Google announced on Friday it would delete users' location history when they visit abortion clinics, domestic violence shelters, and other places where privacy is sought.